This is the story of two friends and college hoops maniacs who set off to Columbus, Ohio to find out what Ohio State... who are we kidding? It's been a rough few weeks for Ohio State basketball. We weren't just there to learn about it, we were there to revive it. Columbus, 7 years ago, he sailed the 7 seas. Now, there's a place in Ohio with a good football program and a middling basketball program named after it.
Listen, there's two things in my life that I know that stink. It's this basketball team currently and Columbus Day itself, okay? We're not leaving this road trip for, I'm not sure how this episode is actually going to release, but we actually went to see Michigan play last night, and they unfortunately lost to the Indiana Hoosiers to kind of kill their dreams. I refuse to go on this trip and go 0-2, all right? We got road work to do, road warrior, business trip. This is a team. I brought the stethoscope for this trip, okay? Because I don't know if this Ohio State team has a pulse. I don't know if my co-host here even has a pulse at this point.
I'm so empty after Michigan lost, I gotta be honest. We did go to Illinois and declared that our mission there was to make sure that Illinois basketball was back.
Our mission now is to make sure that this team is alive.
But we were 1 for 1 is what I'm saying. We went to Illinois and fixed Illinois basketball.
So we're bringing Ohio State back to life?
I don't know, because your team's playing them. You don't want them to be alive. You want them to be dead. You don't want to see a heartbeat. You want to see a flat line today.
So I'm torn.
I think the good news is that you're probably going to get a flat line because Bryce Sensabaugh plays today.
Bryce Sensabaugh is the best freshman in the Big Ten.
I don't think that's saying much.
It is saying.
Is it?
Bryce Sensabaugh is a lottery pick.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
In whose lottery?
My lottery. Stop respecting Columbus.
Legendary thing.
He's a bottom 5 white person.
I can get your other 4 in the bottom 5 of that.
Let's see. Jim Harbaugh, Ryan Leaf. We don't know who's in. Oh, Ashton Kutcher is in there.
What?
Yeah.
I love Ashton Kutcher.
Punked ruined it for me. 70s show Ashton Kutcher, but the show Punked ruined it for me.
I enjoyed Punked. While we debated the merits of Punked, there was no debating that Ohio State hoops had been getting punked by the Big Ten for the last month. As we arrived at campus, we couldn't help but notice that the athletics facilities at Ohio State were the best we had seen across the Big Ten. And with such a big game against Michigan State looming, there was an opportunity for Ohio State to get their season back on track. What's going on here?
It's time to lock in. It's time to do my part. Can't here to play no games.
Big Buckeye.
They got great. Red, black, fire colors. Nike, bronze gear.
Is red and black fire colors?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's red and black. Indiana, Wisconsin.
Oh, don't
Rutgers.
Don't give me that. After that whole Indiana episode, Indiana's crimson.
It's red. Crimson is red. You said they were maroon. Maroon's not red.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me that lavender's purple.
Decent amount of Spartans here. That's got to be good for you.
100%, because we don't play, man. We got a big game. Well, this is going to be our first time winning 2 games in a row in over a month.
The sun is killing me.
8x1 are not permitted inside the arena and cannot be stored.
It's a really professional setup they've got here. Every person that has a job today is doing their job with enthusiasm and aggressiveness. It's intimidating.
That makes me a little bit scared. What if the basketball team matches this energy?
That's what the parking attendants, the will call people, the door openers, the greeters.
We have a theory, or I don't know what you want to call it, or a little running thing. Everyone has to do their part, not just the team. Everyone here is doing their part, from parking attendants to will call them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here, we're going to go down the stairs, because we have specific directions to do that.
The Schottenheim Center is massive. It feels like an NBA arena, it serves as a concert venue, and it would be a great host for NCAA tournament games. We made our way to the team's store, where Cart was enamored with all of the Buckeye gear. We were quickly learning that there was nothing that people in Ohio love more than Ohio. But soon, it was time for the game to begin.
I wish I had a pin drop right now. If I dropped it right this moment, I would be able to hear it. There's no one in here.
It feels like we're at Penn State. Like they got a tarp off the top deck or something. Like, I mean, look for yourself. That's just poor logistics.
And a 6'6" redshirt senior forward from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 14, Justice Sui.
Who could have predicted that?
Yeah, there's nothing. They're dead. He's dead.
Are preventable with a program that treatment and healthy lifestyle behaviors. Visit our family experts in Ohio.
Just walked by a woman making balloon animals, which harkens back to our Nebraska trip with the cake pops. Right now we are in an arena where the home team just scored 14 points and a half, and now everybody's walking around to get a balloon animal.
What are you thinking about?
Huh?
What are you thinking about?
I don't know, I kind of like them now. Like, the institution. It's actually him. Call down.
Center, home to Central Ohio's only adult heart hospital.
Did you get what you wanted today?
There's 4 minutes left here. Now, it's 16. The place that was already empty right now. They're fine.
It's a dead program, man. There's only one place to point fingers, but I'm not a finger pointing type of guy, so I'm not going to do it.
Steven Izzo bucket, I actually want them banished from the NCAA.
Last time it was losing home to Northwestern, man. This time Steven Izzo is in with more than a minute to play. Steven Izzo. That's the clock. Signing autographs and taking selfies with fans. Leaving.
We are clocking out. I'm sorry that you're not involved. I kind of don't get a good angle. I apologize for that.
It's okay.
State by a million. I mean, 20 plus probably. We were joking about it.
Probably the scores everywhere. Why are you acting like you don't know?
Because that's not the main focus. That's not the main takeaway of this video. We were joking about this program being dead. It's actually in dire need of life. Any type of life. That was a lifeless game. I think I used the word. It seemed like it was pointless. I don't really know what Ohio State basketball got out of this game.
He didn't move the needle for anybody on either side of this. I mean, good for Michigan State, I guess. Joey played well, but the team in general played pretty well. But, like, yeah, we didn't learn anything today. We knew both of these teams were what they are, and it happened. Vegas is crazy. KenPom is crazy. KenPom on the hot seat. This Ohio State team stinks. I don't know why they're favored against that.
I need every metric to take a deep look with them, because every metric that I look at, this is a top 50 team in the country. No, not at all. This is an awful basketball team. Questions need to be asked. Questions are going to be asked. We're actually going to go and pop over to the bench right now.
Who do you blame, though? Do you just blame Holy? I don't think I blame him.
You know what? You kind of do, but at the end of the day, you got to look at the top. The coaches, you got to look at the coach.
You're a big blame the coach guy.
I am, because I don't like blaming myself.
I don't know. I think you can point the fingers at your quote-unquote lottery pick, who does nothing except shoot tough jumpers.
Free Bryce Sensabaugh, please.
It's just funny to be out there. Usually they're out there together, and he's out there.
A little warm? A little hot seat there.
Wasn't the prettiest game, but we'll take the win.
With a guy like Justice, who shot the ball pretty well for you guys his first year here, he's like 23% right now. He's still taking like 3 per game. He was 1 for 6 today. Do you at some point have to tell him to stop shooting, even if he's open, or how do you manage that?
Yeah, Bill. We've looked at him in practice, and he's pretty consistently a solid shooter. I wouldn't call him a great shooter, but a solid shooter. And I think for this team, if our shooting was better at other positions, and I think we had, he didn't really need to take many threes on that team, if you remember who we had on that team.
Post press conference thoughts, once again, pointless. Whole lot of nothing. Basically just...
You got at least a good Izzo answer.
Oh, we did get some great Izzo answers. We did.
Izzo put on a clinic. Honestly.
Izzo is a top 5 press conference coach.
Izzo post a win. He's an iconic winner.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
He's a much better press conference listen when he wins.
So he's a sore loser.
By 30.
He's a sore loser.
Like, there weren't any excuses today. There was a lot of nuanced, thoughtful answers about Chris Holtman's job. That was impressive. I enjoyed listening to it.
I'm in on Chris Holtman.
That's
I don't care.
Crazy.
I'm in.
That's crazy.
I'm in on Chris Holtman. I'm in on Ohio State.
The Ohio State's not crazy. Holtman's crazy, man.
I want to raise a family in Columbus.
Cart was feeling like a winner after the game, and I was starting to shake off my loss from the day before. We made the short drive from the arena to downtown Columbus, taking in the views along the way. Our first stop was none other than Graduate Columbus, where we were starting to feel like home already. It was Super Bowl Sunday, so after checking in at the hotel, we had to start making plans to watch the game. Just another day in Graduate Columbus.
Oh, you do gotta get that, because it's an elite setup. Topo Chico, a blueberry basil lemonade.
It's a Buckeye.
Please look at the lemonade.
Blueberry basil. Where's that? This? Oh.
Blueberry basil lemonade.
That's a fine gingerbread cookie. Graduate chapstick, of course. Oh, another. Welcome, Greg. God, they're so nice.
It sucks.
I mean, come on, Graduate. Come on, Graduate. Come on.
I know I'm supposed to be wearing Buckeyes gear, but I mean, come on. My team won.
Card, I don't know if you're seeing this or not, but this is a pencil wall. And I thought they didn't come here to play school.
That's crazy. But I do want respect put on regular pencils' name. Mechanical pencils ruined America in my eyes.
Our first stop was Graduate Columbus's own bar. After that, we made our way outside, where we had plenty of options to choose from. On a Super Bowl Sunday in downtown Columbus, everything's packed. So our first few options couldn't get us a table. Luckily for us, we found the perfect place to watch the big game. Max, a proper pub. A place where both humans and dogs are welcome. While it may not look like much on the outside, Max was an absolutely charming pub on the inside. With great food, drinks, plenty of TVs to watch the game.
Big coin toss guy?
Oh yeah, I won.
He got scared.
Looking for respect and so, but I'm looking for heads and tails right now, baby. I have hit on the coin toss prop 4 years running, 4 Super Bowls in a row. Some are saying I can't this. This is a heat check with the heads toss, I'm calling it, right? It's going to be heads. If this hits, we might be in for a legendary night of betting.
First of all, this pub is great. Second of all, we're both on Chiefs money line. Third of all, rocky, bumpy game a little bit. But we got to remember, we're in a football city.
We are. And the quarterback that we need to win, that we bet on, has about 500 milligrams of pure fentanyl injected into his ankle right now.
As the Chiefs team doctors ensured that our bets would win, we made our way back outside to take a victory lap in downtown Columbus. We're champs. Ohio State may not be. The city of Columbus may not be. But we did what we do. We got wins.
We did.
You got wins. I lost yesterday.
No, and I'm officially putting the Ohio State basketball program in Rice for the rest of the season. We'll just pick it up next year. But we are winners. We hit Chiefs money line, and it is Sunday on a college campus. So what else is there to do but go get a Sunday cookie?
We're not on a campus, though. We're in downtown Columbus, which is apparently the Chicago of Ohio.
That could have gone way by without you just calling me out. Like that literally would have flew.
As all good champions do, after winning our Super Bowl, we looked the camera dead in the eyes and said we're going to Insomnia Cookies. What kind of cookies did you get, my friend?
Got red velvet and peanut butter cup.
What do you call that? Just a nice little Carter combo?
Yeah, I mean, I got a red velvet because I'm in Columbus and I feel like I need a cookie with some red in it. And I like peanut butter and chocolate.
Nice. Very nice.
What about you?
I got what I'm calling the Chris Holtman combo. It's 3 cookies that get progressively worse as you go from 1 to 2 to 3.